Welcome back to the studio. It's March already, time's flying by, and I'm still working on this wonderful still life. I'm honestly really happy with how it turned out so far. Last time I was here, I did a little bit of background work for these plastic items down here. This is like a plastic foil, it's relatively transparent, and you have a plastic shopping back here where there are wine bottles inside of it. And so I painted the green of the wine bottles, and now I'm using a glazing technique, which technically is less oil color and more oil or painting medium, so that it's not that opaque and more translucent looking, and I'm working that over this part now. If you haven't been watching my other art vlogs, which I would highly recommend just for context, while I'm painting, I'm just gonna explain a little bit of what it means. I'm calling it trash life, which is basically just trash inside a Louis Vuitton bag, kind of like dumped in the streets of Rome. And I'm calling it a trash life because it's kind of like leaning on the whole still life ideal. And I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm looking for real life scenes. So I'm not really changing anything about them. I'm just going about life, kind of like trying to keep an open eye, like my eye out for these type of scenes. And whenever I find them, I take a photo and paint them later. But I am not allowed to make any changes. I have to like take the reality and the story behind trash, so what like people dump on the street, one is kind of interesting to me because I'm like thinking of how it got there, and there is also meaning to the objects because they came from someone dumped them there, and it's like the whole mentality of I'm just gonna dump my trash, litter everywhere. I think that kind of tells a lot about humans as well. So, and that is the first painting of this, what could be potentially a series. It just kind of depends on when I find those scenes because they are not that easy to find. Usually trash isn't arranged aesthetically. So I'm curious what else is out there. Okay, I definitely did what I wanted to today, which was finishing all of the plastic. I do have to say I'm not like very happy with how the plastic foil turned out. So I might do another glazing on top of it, but I'm not sure yet. We will see. Also, this one I'm not very happy with. Like, I really like everything that's going on down here. But yeah, I definitely want to do a little bit more perfecting, but I feel like the more I'm painting now, like it doesn't get any better. So I'm just gonna call it a day. And I really think that next time I will be painting the bag. I'm so excited to see how that's gonna transform the painting. Also, I will be part of an artist retreat this March, which is actually starting by the end of this week. I'm looking forward to it. I am going to go to the art store later today to pick up some items, some canvases, maybe some paints, basically just material because I have to obviously like bring all of my art supply with me. But that's going to be starting on Friday, and I am vlogging a little bit, I think. I'm so happy because the weather is finally getting better. We're having a few more sunny days and I'm just in the mood to create. It's always, interesting to me how weather affects my productivity. Anyways, we're at home today in my home. I'm doing a home office day, mainly because I'm working on a website with my web designer, Melina. We've been working on this not that long, actually, maybe 2 weeks or so, and I've been just briefing her, giving her my like visual inspo, and she's just kind of trying to build something that could represent my work for one, but also I'm planning a little shop, like, so I would be interested in selling art prints. I'm printing prints of my typography artwork myself in my studio. I haven't shown you that in this series. I might do that later when we're also like stocking up for the launch of the website, and I'm planning to drop every now and then just like a few dozens of prints on there. as well as originals, and also art commissions, which is something that I'm looking forward to. So for now, I'm just working on the website with Melina. I'm gonna head in the call right now actually, and so we can just walk over everything and yeah, let's see. About 2 hours later, we just discussed everything. This is like a very like raw kind of setup for the website that we talked through. And now my part will be doing the photography, doing all the texting, and just providing my designer with all of the contents for the websites, and then she'll arrange it aesthetically. So we just talked through everything. And that's just something that I wanted to show you because many people have been asking me about whether you can purchase art, and sometimes I do have like exhibitions or I provide an artwork here and there. So, but I really wanted to have a website on my own, and so this is like a very like dream of mine. I'm just packing my bag right now because I'm leaving for the artist retreat today, and I've kind of disassembled my easel. I have a smaller one, but it still didn't fit, so I had to figure that out. Also bought some colors, brought my palette. I also got this canvas, but it's like an inch too big, like 2 or 3 centimeters too big. And I also don't want to carry it, so I might just, because I have a layover, I'm going by train, but I have a layover. I live in Germany, so we have a lot of these stores at train stations where they sell like miscellaneous items, and they always have canvases there. So if I'm lucky, I'm gonna find some at the layover train station. So that way I will only have to carry it for like an hour or so, which is a lot more convenient. Gonna pack the bag and get going. I'm excited. After a 5-hour train ride, I finally arrived. It's a very cute location and a very nice, actually like a very nice chateau even. So I will be staying here for 3 nights, and yesterday we were just kind of like checking out the rooms. We had a nice dinner, and today is Friday, so the first proper day of the artist retreat. We are starting the day off with breakfast, and after we'll just explore the grounds and look for nice places to take photos. Also, I really want to make some reels or shorts or TikToks, whatever you want to call them, just because the location is really pretty and I'm trying to make the most of it. It's just very calming energy here. Like, you can hear the rain outside. There is a bird chirping. It's so nice and so calming. We are 30 people, so quite a lot, but it's very fun. And I also took some video outside earlier. And right now we have a creative session going that I'm gonna head back to right now. I wanted to show you my outfit though. I'm wearing like a very nice 2-piece. It's by Neron Studios. They are doing these like nice upcycling 2-pieces out of old like dad blazers. It's really cool. So I just wanted to shout out them. Gonna link everyone in the description down below, as well as my roommate Nazi. She's not here yet. She's at the creative session. I believe she's also on YouTube, so I'm just gonna link everyone's stuff down below. But yeah, having a nice time here. Trying to kind of like keep a chill vibe going. So I'm not gonna like do talking to the camera much. I'm just gonna give you a few impressions and kind of like give you my thoughts every now and then. My friend and I decided to go outside because we wanted to paint a little bit, but it is March, so the weather is a bit unreliable at this point of the year, and we could have expected rain, but we were still going for it, which turned out to be the wrong call because it started raining. Just as we were setting up our supplies. So we moved inside. It was fine. Still had a good time. The next day, we stayed inside for the morning painting sessions. I also didn't at all like the result of my painting, which is why I'm not really talking about it or showing you. But you are going to be doing bad work within your career as an artist, and it's just a part of it. So I don't really have good results to show you from my time at the retreat, but good results weren't even the point of it. It was just about human connection anyway. After our first painting session, we went outside for a walk and took some photos as well. I took them on my film camera and I can insert the results for you here. They turned out really nice. Time to pack and go home. I've had a great time here. Also, I didn't like film every single thing we did here, just to give you a few impressions and also to kind of enjoy everything myself. But it's time to go back to Berlin. Time really flew by in the end, and I'm happy to go back home and sleep in my own bed. Working on a website right now. Well, not me, but my web designer is working on a website, and last time when we did the call, we kind of decided that I would work on some graphic elements like typography, and that's what I'm just working on, and I'm gonna send that her way right now. And tomorrow I'll be at the art studio painting on my trash life. I think painted once this month. So it's definitely going to be quite a long painting session tomorrow that I am looking forward to. have kind of been dreading to paint the Louis Vuitton bag in my image because, yeah, I've never painted this kind of paper structure before, just like with the plastic. A lot of what I'm doing in this piece is painting items and material that I have no idea how to paint, like plastic foil, containers. So I painted the paper bag sort of as a first layer, wasn't happy with it, moved on to another item. Sometimes that kind of helps me, is just to move on from something that I'm unhappy with, rather than reworking and taking a long time and not entirely being happy with my results. So I continued on a few of the smaller items, and I also reworked the see-through plastic foil. You can see it before and after here, as well as finally painted the straw. I almost forgot about it, if I'm being 100% honest, but yeah, painted that. Another tip that helps me is to move on to a different art piece. And I have a completely, it's the opposite of realistic painting. I have a typography art/design piece that I'm working on. It just has a work of art in these really bold colors, like almost contradicting colors. Like you wouldn't maybe pair these two colors together, but I really like how they look. It's inspired by my top, the color combo, as you can see, like by my sweatshirt. And after that, I was in the mood to do some more oil painting, so I reworked the entire, I applied a second layer to my paper bag, and it turned out really good, I think. I was happy with it, so yeah, that was a successful day for me, painting a lot on my trash life and on my typography piece. Very excited to get back to work today. I'm gonna continue the still life. Actually, when I went to Amsterdam as well, I was mainly documenting my travels there, and I did see like one or two like compositions of trash that could be potential like other trash lives. So very cool. It was so nice also to just get out of Berlin for some time and go and look at art of other people in art museums. The weather is killing me. I love the sunshine, but for filming it's just not ideal, okay? Anyway, so it was a nice trip to get some inspiration just for myself as well. And also, a few of you guys did send me trash lives that you saw, I think, in Paris. Paris would have very good trash life scenes, I must say. So maybe I should go there soon. Today, I will be continuing on my trash life that I have been painting for 3 months straight. Love that for me. I'll be painting the paperback, so the Louis Vuitton lettering, like the typography is missing, and also the pavement, so all of the plaster stones, which I'm very excited to do since it is again been a while. So that was about 2 hours of painting. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna have a lunch break now and then I'll continue, but it looks like I'm gonna get done today, at least with like the majority of the pavement and the cobblestones. I might do the Louis Vuitton print next time. Not sure yet, maybe not. Just gonna depend on how energized I am after finishing this. Okay, it's another 2 hours later. This is what it looks like. I'm not like 100% happy with it. Like, I just think a few highlights are missing for the pavement. I knew that the background really was gonna transform the painting, so I guess I just have to get used to there being a dark background now. Yeah, so this is where we're at, and I'm gonna call it a day.